A judgment entered in one state can be enforced in another, but the process requires a specific legal step called domestication. Here is the complete guide to domesticating a foreign judgment and using it to collect across state lines. The term foreign judgment in this context doesn't mean international. It means a judgment entered in a different U.S. state, foreign to the enforcing state. The constitutional foundation for enforcement is the full faith and credit clause of Article 4, which requires each state to give full faith and credit to the judicial proceedings of every other state. This means that a valid judgment entered in California is entitled to recognition and enforcement in Texas, New York, or any other state. The practical mechanism is either the Uniform Enforcement of Foreign Judgments Act, UFJA, adopted in most states, or a separate domestication action. Under the UFJA, the process is obtain a certified copy of the original judgment from the court that entered it, file the certified copy with the appropriate court in the new state, along with an affidavit identifying yourself as the judgment creditor and providing the judgment debtor's last known address. Pay the filing fee, and provide notice to the judgment debtor. After the notice period, typically 30 days, the judgment becomes enforceable in the new state with the same effect as a judgment originally entered there. If the debtor receives notice and raises a defense, arguing the original judgment was obtained by fraud, that the original court lacked jurisdiction, or that the debt has been paid, a hearing may be required. But the UEFJA intentionally limits the defenses available to the debtor, recognizing that relitigating the merits of the original case defeats the purpose of the full faith and credit clause. For states that haven't adopted the UFJA, domestication requires filing a simple lawsuit in the new state with the original judgment as your primary evidence. The debtor can raise similar limited defenses. Once domesticated, all local enforcement mechanisms are available: wage garnishment, bank levy, property lien, debtor examination, and vehicle levy. People Locator skip tracing provides the current address and asset investigation that makes multi-state enforcement effective. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.